Judaism honors the holiness of each person, and Jews around the world celebrate human diversity. Despite this, the myth that Jews believe themselves superior to others has fueled anti-Jewish hatred for centuries. So let's unravel some myths about what Jews think about non-Jews. Myth number 1. Jews believe that everyone must become Jewish. Judaism mandates that Jews honor the dignity of every person, because each of us is created and loved by God. Jews do not want everyone to be Jewish, nor do they missionize. But Jews do accept converts who must undergo a rigorous process of learning, ritual practice, and acceptance. But the ancient rabbis taught that as long as people of any faith maintain basic ethical conduct, they have a share in the world to come. Myth number 2. Jews believe that God chose them and scorned everyone else. Jewish tradition teaches that all people have a unique purpose, and that Jews were also chosen to play a special role, to bear witness to God's presence in the world and model ethical behavior. Or, as the prophet Isaiah said, to be a light unto the nations. Jews have a special set of practices to follow. Even though the Bible tells some stories of God punishing the Israelites for their sins, it also says that the covenant of love between God and the Jewish people would never be broken. Jews lived in exile for thousands of years, but when they prayed for a return to their homeland, they also prayed for a messianic age of peace for all peoples, one in which all nations would worship in the holy city of Jerusalem, side by side. Myth number 3. Jews seek to destroy Christianity and Islam. For nearly 2 millennia, many Christians accused Jews of being responsible for the death of Christ. In 1965, the Catholic Church formally rejected this ancient smear. So have the Orthodox and Protestant Christian churches. Some Islamic traditions also portrayed some groups of Jews as enemies of the Muslims. Throughout history and still today, there are voices claiming that all Jews for all time are responsible for the actions of those Jews at that time. Historians aren't really sure if the Jews living alongside Muhammad in Medina were mainstream in belief or practice, but in any case, destroying another religion, including Christianity and Islam, is not a Jewish value. On the contrary, throughout the ages, great Jewish sages taught that even as God maintained a special relationship with the Jews, other religions had their own unique divine missions. Myth number 4. Jews want to control non-Jews. Falsehoods about Jewish power have been around for millennia, because even though Jews are a small people, they have an outsized footprint. There are some reasons for this. Both Christianity and Islam, over half of the world's population, refer to Jews and Judaism as part of their own origin stories. And in many of these communities, Jews were the only religious minority. So when Jews took prominent roles in society, people noticed them. Likewise, the emergence of a Jewish state in the Middle East and the tragically unresolved conflict between Israelis and Palestinians mean that the Arab and Muslim worlds give Jews disproportionate attention. In truth, Jews stand out because they are a small people who have maintained their unique identity and practice wherever they have lived. Too often, this has led to hatred, false accusations of conspiracy, and violence. However, Jews are just like other people. They celebrate the divine spark in everyone and endeavor to shine their own unique light among the nations.